Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a haul video and I am still obviously actually in my bedroom. I now have a sofa here, so I will get into that in a little bit. But if you'd like to see what I've recently purchased and bought, like clothes and shoes wise, then please just keep watching. This sofa is now in my room because we used to have it in the summer house. It's just a little two-seater one, because when we moved house, obviously we didn't have room for all four, so we had it in the summer house. But with the change of the weather, it's kind of like been going hot and cold in there, which isn't good for leather and stuff like that, because it can kind of like start to damage it. So we brought it in for a bit, but this obviously, because my room is quite big, we didn't really have a lot of space to put it actually in the house. So because I had the room, it's decided that this is now going here, which is absolutely fine. So it's a nice little kind of filming thing for me, so you're not always, obviously it's still staring in the same thing, but I'm not always just sat at my makeup desk. It's a little bit more stepped back and a little bit more relaxed, which is what I quite like. So yeah, anyway, getting into the haul. So first thing I'll do is I will show you what I got from Peacock. I just got a few little bits from here. There was a couple of bits in the sale and stuff. I actually wasn't going for me, but I did manage to find a couple of little bits. So the first thing that I actually picked up was some new white jeans, for the reason that my other ones that I had, they were, the annoying thing is they were actually quite new, but when we went on holiday last time, we were getting out of the taxi and he must have had something like on his seats or something like that, because it marked all the side of my white jeans in like this kind of mark thing, and I can't get it off. I've tried steeping it, everything, so I just decided to pick another pair up. So these are just simple like white jegging, like long pants. So these were meant to be £14 and they were in the sale to £9, so I think that is really good. So I'm excited to wear these. I always think white jeans are a nice staple because they can also like make things look a little bit nicer and stuff. Like if you have a black top, I always think it's nicer with like white jeans or something like that because it stands out a little bit more. Then the next thing that I picked up was obviously in the sale again, and it was just this kind of like lilac-y kind of top. I really like this. I thought this would be nice for on holiday. It's like kind of like a late daytime top, so at least my shoulders are covered, because I have a really bad problem with like burning my shoulders. I have to put loads of like sun cream on them and stuff, so at least it just protects them a little bit, but it's still got like the nice detail, you know, like along the front, which is quite nice. And this was meant to be £14 and this was down to £4, and this was just at the shop Peacock, and it's really nice. The material's quite nice, it's not too heavy, so it will be quite nice in the sun, but also it'd be nice at any time. So yeah, I really like this top. Then the next thing that I also picked up was, this is just like a black, kind of a 3/4 sleeve-ish. It's kind of like, it goes to about here. It's not really all the way, so it's like just about here-ish, maybe about there. And it's got some nice little button detail on it as well. And it's kind of like longer at the back, if you can see, you know, like where it has that longer at the back bit. And I thought this might look quite nice with my white jeans. It's quite thin as well, so it'd be nice for on holiday. Obviously depending on how hot it is, whether or not I can wear my jeans or not, but I do have some cropped white pants as well. I really like this. It's just like a staple top, really, like you can wear it anytime. It is a little bit more dressy with like the buttons and stuff, but I really like this effect. And this was supposed to be, does it say underneath? Yeah, pull back the label. Have a look. I'm pulling back the sale label here. So this was supposed to be £12 and I got it for £7, which was great. There is still quite a lot of sales in the shop at the moment, so maybe go and see if you can grab a bargain and stuff. So that is what this top is like. So then the next thing that I went to Matalan. I actually got some like new work stuff and stuff because I'm deciding not to wear my uniform anymore. I'm going to wear like a more smarter kind of uniform. So I went and picked up some stuff from there. So the first thing that I got was this top here. It's obviously, this is for work, so this is why I have like another black top. So it's just like a black top and it's got like buttons down it, which I think looks really smart. And it's just like a longish sleeve and it comes to about here on me. And this was meant to be was it £12.50, and it wound up being 4. I've already actually taken the tag off of this one because I have wore this already, but because I actually forgot to, like, I had it already, and then I'm like, oh, I want to wear it for work, and I'm like, oh, for God's sake. So I have already wore this, so it has been washed and worn, and I do have to say it's really nice on me, and I really like the way that it looks. So yeah, this was £4, which I think was a great bargain from Matalan. Then obviously I got some new work trousers as well. So these are just like black pants. They're just the simple pants that you can get. These are just like the smart. They aren't the boot cut. They're just the straight pants. Just because I prefer the straight pants. I don't like the boot cut ones. So yeah, these were actually only £6. They did have some other ones, but I thought these looked really nice and shiny and quite professional. So I got these. So that was like, they have loads of different black pants, but I just got them ones who were only £6. Then the next thing that I got was like another kind of like shirt top, and it just looks like this. So it's got like the stripes on it. There's like green, blue, red and white and black and different colours in it, which is really nice. It's nice and thin as well, so I don't get too hot. And again, this has just got like the kind of like 3/4-ish sleeves, which is really nice. The material feels really good and it's not too heavy. And this was supposed to be £12.50, and this was £7, which was really good, so I'm really happy about that. Then the next thing that I picked up was, we were going out for a meal with Alex's family, and I didn't know what I wanted to wear. I knew I wanted to get something nice for it. So I wound up, I got 2 outfit choices. I know that sounds a bit stupid, but I'll get use out of both of them anyway. So the first one is this kind of like orange kind of like top. It's like a shirt top, and it's got like ruffles and then button on the sleeve. It looks really nice. When it's on, it'll go nice with like either like black pants or white pants or whatever. I actually didn't wind up wearing this one because I actually went shopping last week, and obviously we went for the meal, so I have actually worn one of these outfits, but I didn't decide to wear this, but I did really like it. And this was, sorry, £14. This wasn't in the sale, this was full price. Then the next thing that I got was, I put this on a hanger so you can kind of see it a little bit better, because I think it might be a bit easier to see. This is like a shirt top. It's like quite a long shirt top. I did actually get the size bigger so that it kind of like floated and looked really nice. Again, it's got the long sleeves, and it comes to about halfway down my thigh, which I think is really nice. And this was, I think this was, I don't actually have the price anymore because I did wear this, but I have a feeling it was like £16, something along them lines. But I really liked this, and I just wore it with like a black top underneath, which was really nice, just like a vest top. You could probably get away with it on its own, because it was still like a little bit chilly. I thought, oh, I'll wear like a vest top underneath, and it gave it a really nice effect. I just wore a black one, so it looked really nice, and it's nice and floaty, so I really liked that one. Right, so then that is kind of all the clothes that I bought lately. So that was from Peacock and Matalan. They had some really great sales on. They might still have some on now. So if you do live in the UK, then it might be something that if you're wanting some kind of really cheap clothes or like some great stuff in the sale, then maybe go and check it out. Then the next thing, I didn't actually plan on even getting anything when we went here. Alex was looking for like a new work hoodie, and then we just wound up popping in, and he wound up getting a pair of shoes, and I wound up getting a pair of shoes. Not planned at all. So we went to Wynsors, and these shoes, well, I wasn't actually going to buy any, and Alex actually pointed them out, these first ones. And these are just some simple, like, kind of brown suede shoes, like boot shoes. And they're similar to the black ones that I got. Well, not similar, but I have, like, ankle boots, like, from Primark. And I really like these. So, obviously, we've got the 2 lots. So, I got these in a size 6. I do actually vary between size to size. Sometimes it's 6, sometimes I'm a 7. It just kind of depends on the make and the style of the shoe. So, these are actually a 6, and they do fit me really well. I really like the colour, and also it's just something different from wearing like black or like wearing heels and stuff. It's nice to have like a different kind of boot. So these were actually meant to be £22, and they've been reduced to 15, and then they were reduced to 10 again. So these were only £10, which I think is a really great buy, and I really like the colour and the style, so I'm excited to buy these. then we were kind of like looking around and stuff like that, and because some mornings I get the bus and I actually get the train to work, and obviously like walking can be a bit slippy and stuff like that. Obviously we've had like a little bit of snow over the last few days where I live, so obviously walking and stuff, it's a bit slushy, and normally I just wear like even my boots or like my work shoes, which aren't the best of grip, to be fair. They're not like brilliant. So Alex pointed these out, which were really nice, and it's just kind of like a boot, but it's got like a fluffy bit, and they're really comfy. I tried these on. I actually got these in a 7, just because I do have like wider feet as well. I tried the 6 on, and it was all right, but it's one of them that I thought they might rub, and I don't want them to rub. So these were great, and they'd be perfect for like going to work or stuff like that, because they've got a good grip for walking and stuff, and they're quite fashionable as well, which I really like. So these were meant to be £25, and they were in the sale to 18. So obviously we just got, this was obviously the one that I tried on, so it's obviously a little bit more to my shoe now. But yeah, I really like them. It's really fluffy inside, the style of it's great, and it's got a great grip. So I'm excited to wear these as well, so that's exciting. So yeah, that is kind of everything that I bought. Like I said, it was just kind of like a little haul and stuff like that of all the things that I bought lately. A lot of the stuff is actually in the sale. I think I actually bought 2 things that was actually full price. When I've been shopping, I don't actually intend on buying anything, and then I think that's kind of like the best time that you kind of find stuff, because sometimes, like a lot of times for me, if I'm like, right, I particularly want this, I never actually wind up finding something that I want, which is really annoying. But however, I did go to Matalan to look for an outfit, and I did find one. But yeah, I got some really good bargains, and a lot of them I'll be able to wear on my holiday and also wear in the upcoming months. So yeah, if you have been shopping lately and found any great deals or bargains, let me know in the comments down below if you bought something that you really like or you got a great deal on it. I really love it when you get like a really good deal on stuff. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you do like this kind of more like, kind of not casual, but just not as like informed, like sat right in front of the camera. It's a little bit more chilled. I might wind up doing a couple more videos sat here because it is a bit nicer. So if you have watched my room tour as well, obviously it's moved a little bit now since I wasn't planning on. So obviously where my sofa is now, it's actually next to my bed. So obviously if you can see it like a little bit in the camera here. So I've actually got rid of my bedside table. And it's next to my beauty table now, and I have a little table, like a little coffee table here, so it's like got my phone charger and stuff on it, and I can put my drink on it, stuff like that, and just like candle and like tissues and stuff like that, which is nice. And sometimes it's nice for having a coffee in the morning, because it's like when I'm getting ready or I'm ready early, just to sit on here and watch a bit of TV. It's a bit more chilled than like sitting in your bed all the time, which is quite nice. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, then please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below, and I will catch you in my next one. And remember, my new upload days are on a Sunday, so please keep watching out for them. And if you watched my last video, you now know my videos are now, I'm down to 1 a week, just so I can stay consistent, and also they are currently uploading on a Sunday, if you can't already tell by this video. So yeah, obviously like I said, I will have maybe like a few bonus videos in there at some point, but for the moment this is what we're sticking to. And yeah, I hope you have enjoyed it, and I will catch you in my next one. Alright, bye guys.